Hello, my fellow adventurers. This is Galator from Galator's Gaming. We're gonna have a bit of a talk, more of a discussion to explain why things that I think that Elder Scrolls 6 needs to have to actually be a good game. Now, first, and you're probably wondering why am I playing Elder Scrolls Online when this is not Elder Scrolls 6 or Elder Scrolls Skyrim. There's a reason for that. They'll come clear later. But for now, just stick with me. So, with Elder Scrolls 6, what it really needs to really be a good game is for Bethesda to put some real effort into making sure the game is, well, finished. And what I mean by finished, I mean like have very little broken glitches and whatnot. Because I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, when I played Fallout 76, the disappointment was palpable. But it was like my expectations from like Fallout 4 was like staring. It was like staring into the sun. I kept playing, and thinking, oh, it can't be this bad. And about 20, maybe 30 hours later, it's still shit. Even updates. And Bethesda either needs to fire their faculty staff or at least get some better management, because whatever Todd's doing, he's not doing a good job. Because they fixed the game later down, and then after that, they released another patch that ended up breaking and reintroducing the same glitches. So essentially, Fallout 76 is a trash mess, but what they also are adding now is a Battle Royale system. Why? There's no need to. Legitimately no need to, other than more money. Money! Second point, they need to actually put if there are glitches in their game at release date, they need to, and I mean Bethesda, need to actually put the conscious effort to fix said broken glitches and whatnot. Not expect the mod community to do it for them. That's just laziness. Bethesda, in the past, you may have gotten away with that shit because the fanbase loved your games, but you're not gonna get away with it anymore. Fix your shit. And the third point, this is more of a quality of life thing, but I feel it's in detriment to... I feel as though it's really needed to happen. Alright. This is going to be more in the lines of the crafting system and how I think Elder Scrolls 6 needs to have a crafting system like Elder Scrolls Online. Like, it's just... The crafting system in Elder Scrolls Online is much more intricate. Much more substantial. Because in Elder Scrolls 6... in Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim... Like, Ebony was in a... Like, all the materials and stuff you can craft in Elder Scrolls Skyrim followed only one racial style, when that doesn't make sense. All races, technically, you can't honestly expect me that all the High Elves only use Moonstone to make their armor, when Moonstone's much more rare. So in a lore and also, well, logic standpoint, it would make sense that they would use, and just in general, logically speaking, it would make sense that every race uses the same material, such as iron, for the day-to-day use, but different race style. Now, as I said, it doesn't decide... Now, the way this system works is that for molybdenum, decides the look of the weapon, not the function. See, this is more of the Breton style, Redguard, Orc, Dwemer, or Dunmer, Nordic, even High Elf, and it's still technically iron. You see, that makes more sense in the lore perspective. And just... It makes more sense in the lore perspective, just general logic. And if you look around, you can even tell that this game was put in a lot of effort. And this place is made by out of stone, but you could tell this is very high elfy kind of culture or Breton. Where if you were to go to Skyrim and Yusmarch, you can tell that it's very Nordic because it would be wood pillars, typical log cabin-y kind of stuff. And by the way, the armor I'm currently wearing is orcish, or orc is iron is armor that's in the orc is in the orcish motif. At least that's how I have my outfit. Because by doing that racial style kind of thing would add a lot more royal replayability, a lot more role playability, but it'll also just add more life and vitality in Skyrim and the crafting system and just crafting and just in general gameplay. Because in Skyrim, I'm not gonna, as much as I love the game, because make no mistake, I have like 1,000 hours in Skyrim, which admittedly is a little embarrassing, to be honest with you. But there was just so little diversity of weapons. Like, if you were to go, like for example, the classic Red Eagle quest, and that was a quest that was done in Skyrim to get the Forsworn. That was done because to get the Red Eagle's Fury, which, if you don't know who Red Eagle is, he's a Forsworn Briar. He was the first Forsworn Briarheart. And, he's Breton. But for some reason, he was in a Nordic tomb with Nordic armor, and the Red Eagle's sword itself was Nordic. When Forsworn culture is, let me show you. Wait, no, that's not it. When Forsworn culture is, more bone. See, it's like this. This is the Forsworn weaponry, which is labeled under the barbaric motif. So I don't understand. Like, it just feels like Skyrim took kind of a short route in comparison to Oblivion, because Oblivion, a lot of the good weapons had variety and whatnot, but had variety and like it was fun to get all these cool little exotic weapons, and it's fun to get all the little exquisite and exotic weapons in this game. Same with Oblivion, but in Skyrim it feels as though every weapon is essentially just a lazy Nordic sword that basically has a random enchantment, and it just basically has a random enchantment and it just reskin. It's just basically a different weapon. For example, the hold weapons. Oh, the hold weapons. They don't have any real difference in appeal. For example, depending on your levels, depends on what you can get. But when I was level 30, I ended up getting an elven. I ended up becoming the Thane of Whiterun. Yes, I know I was kind of feeling lazy and didn't do that part of the quest yet. I became the Thane of Whiterun, got an elven greatsword, I got the Axe of Whiterun, and it was nothing more than an elven great axe that basically just did a random fury enchantment. Cool, that's real fantastic, Skyrim. That's definitely memorable. And it's the same for every weapon. Like, it feels as though Bethesda's depending on more and more mods to really make their game, well, feel like a game. Oh, and another point that Bethesda needs to stop doing is shoving microtransactions into it, because I swear to fuck, if I so much as see a single unethical microtransaction or microtransaction that's not DLC or doesn't expand upon the game in a nice, fair way, my Elder Scrolls experience is going to be ruined by it. Todd, buddy, if you're watching this, there's going to be hell to pay. Look upon this orcish face. Look upon this face. He's going to be the face that's going to be looking over you, watching you while you sleep, making sure that you have a bad day for the shit you pulled. Toddy, buddy, fix your shit. So that's basically all I wanted to say, guys. Agree, disagree. By all means, let me know in the comments. If you agree with my points or disagree, be sure to let me know in the comments. But if you guys thought this video was, brought up a nice little discussion and whatnot, we should do this to get a little discussion going. But if you guys enjoy this video, well, as I always say, and as I will continue to say so, if you want to, only if you want to, never feel forced or obligated to, like, comment, subscribe, if you wish. It really helps me a lot, but I'm not going to force you to do anything, nor should you feel forced to do anything. Well, anywho, I hope you all enjoy my further videos and adventures. This is Galator from Galator's Gaming, signing off.